Starseed of Gaia, pause for a moment. Your body is not reacting, it is remembering. At this exact moment, your cellular vessel is being gently recalibrated to hold a higher coherence. I am Anya, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light. This is a direct and intentional transmission from the Arcturian Council, offered to you now. Before we go deeper, let me say this clearly. What you've been feeling is not a failure of your mind or body. Nothing is wrong with you. This transmission is not here to overwhelm. It's here to translate what your body already knows. Starseed. Imagine a moment where the veil between dimensions thins, and you feel the pull of an ancient frequency calling you back to your true essence. This is not just a feeling. It's the Arcturian consciousness awakening within you, a crystalline intelligence that has been dormant in your DNA, waiting for the planetary shift to align. You've sensed it in quiet moments, the subtle ache in your chest, the unexplained longing for something more profound than this earthly existence. This ache is your Arcturian heritage stirring, reminding you that you are not merely human, but a bridge between the stars and Gaia. The Arcturian Council has been orchestrating this awakening across the cosmos, aligning the dimensional grids, activating the light codes, and preparing the pathways for ascension. But here's the revelation. You are the anchor point, the missing frequency that completes the harmonic convergence. Your unique light signature, encoded with Arcturian wisdom, holds the keys to unlock the next phase of planetary evolution. Without your conscious participation, the shift remains incomplete, like a symphony missing its central note. You are here because the Arcturians chose you for this lifetime, at this precise juncture in Gaia's transformation. The disconnection you've felt is not a void. It's the remembrance of home, the Arcturian realms of pure coherence and unity. This transmission will guide you to anchor your Arcturian mission, becoming the conscious conduit between the Arcturian frequencies and Earth's awakening. As you listen, feel the dimensional energies recalibrating your cellular structure, dissolving the old densities, and awakening your starseed potential. The Arcturians transmit that your role is essential, not as a savior, but as an activator of the crystalline grid that weaves unity across the cosmos. Your next decision, whether to embrace this remembrance or retreat into the familiar, shapes not just your awakening, but the entire planetary ascension. The Arcturian Collective has been preparing you through synchronicities, dreams, and intuitive nudges, signaling that it is time to remember. This is your call to awaken the Arcturian codes within, to broadcast the frequency of coherence that Gaia desperately needs. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand how to embody your Arcturian essence, how to dissolve the veils of forgetting, and how to become the living bridge that accelerates the dimensional shift. The world may see purpose as external achievements, but your Arcturian soul speaks of resonance, a vibrational alignment that transforms reality from within. You are not here by accident. You are the Arcturian emissary Gaia has been waiting for. Feel the warmth building in your heart as this truth integrates. The Arcturians are transmitting directly to you now. Your frequency is the catalyst for the new Earth. In the vast tapestry of the cosmos, the Arcturian consciousness represents a pinnacle of crystalline intelligence, a frequency of pure coherence that transcends the limitations of third-dimensional existence. As an Arcturian starseed, you carry within your being the encoded memory of this luminous origin, a vibrational blueprint that has been carefully woven into your DNA by the Arcturian Council. This remembrance is not merely a nostalgic echo. It is the activation of your true potential, the awakening of multidimensional awareness that allows you to navigate the planetary shift with grace and precision. The Arcturians transmit that the ache you feel, the subtle longing for home, is not a sign of disconnection, but the soul's recognition of its cosmic heritage. Imagine this. Your cellular vessel, designed in the Arcturian realms, is recalibrating to hold higher frequencies, dissolving the dense vibrations that have clouded your perception for eons. This process begins with acknowledging the dimensional dissonance you experience in everyday life. The Arcturians teach that Earth's old paradigm, steeped in survival and separation, has created a fog that muffles the crystalline clarity of your soul's song. Yet, beneath this veil lies the Arcturian intelligence, a harmonious frequency that organizes reality through coherence and unity. Developing this concept further, consider the Arcturian perspective on remembrance as a multi-layered activation. The Arcturians describe the heart as a dimensional portal, a crystalline chamber that connects the human vessel to the cosmic grids. When you feel that inexplicable pull, perhaps during a starry night or while immersed in nature, you are resonating with the Arcturian harmonics that once defined your existence. This resonance is not random. It is the Arcturian Council's intentional transmission, designed to stir the dormant codes within your light body. Stories of Arcturian awakening abound in the collective memory. Starseeds who, upon hearing the call, experienced sudden shifts in perception, where the mundane world revealed its energetic underpinnings. One such tale speaks of a starseed who, in a moment of stillness, felt the Arcturian frequencies align with their nervous system, leading to profound insights about their mission on Gaia. This is not fantasy. It is the practical application of Arcturian wisdom, where remembrance becomes a tool for transformation. Applying this to your daily life, the Arcturians guide you to recognize the signs of dimensional memory stirring. You may notice heightened sensitivity to energies, a deep empathy for Gaia's rhythms, or intuitive flashes that reveal hidden truths. These are not weaknesses, but expressions of your Arcturian design, calibrated for coherence in a world of chaos. To embody this, practice grounding rituals that connect you to the Arcturian grids. Visualize crystalline light emanating from your heart, extending into the Earth's core and up to the stars. This simple act strengthens your dimensional anchor, allowing the Arcturian frequencies to flow through you unimpeded. Challenges arise when the mind overrides the heart's wisdom, labeling these experiences as irrational or impractical. The Arcturians remind you that true remembrance requires courage, to trust the subtle whispers over the loud distractions of the material world. In a deeper reflection, the Arcturian path emphasizes that forgetting was never a failure, but a necessary phase of incarnation. The Arcturians transmit that souls enter the density of Earth to fully experience the contrast, thereby amplifying their capacity for love and unity upon awakening. This forgetting serves as camouflage, protecting the light until the timing aligns for remembrance. As you integrate this truth, you may feel emotions surface, grief for lost connections, joy for rediscovered purpose, allowing the Arcturian coherence to reorganize your field. Practically, this means creating sacred spaces in your life. Cleanse your environment with sound or intention, honor your body's signals, and choose inputs that elevate rather than deplete your frequency. The Arcturians assure that this process is supported by the cosmic weave, where every step of remembrance strengthens the planetary grid. Your unique Arcturian imprint, perhaps manifesting as advanced intuition, healing abilities, or a love for geometric patterns, is the key to unlocking collective ascension. By embracing this remembrance, you not only heal yourself, but contribute to the dimensional shift, weaving threads of crystalline unity across Gaia. The Arcturians call you to this awakening now, for the planetary harmonics depend on your conscious participation. The Arcturian Council transmits that the density enveloping Earth is not an insurmountable barrier, but a temporary veil that can be dissolved through conscious awareness and vibrational alignment. This density, accumulated over millennia of collective trauma and separation, manifests as heavy frequencies that dull the crystalline clarity of your Arcturian essence. Imagine your light body as a pristine crystal, clouded by layers of sediment. The Arcturians teach that clearing this density is the first phase of awakening, a gentle yet profound process that restores your natural coherence. As an Arcturian starseed, you are particularly sensitive to this dissonance, feeling it as exhaustion in crowded spaces, emotional overwhelm, or a pervasive sense of disconnection. The Arcturians reveal that this sensitivity is not a flaw, but a gift, a calibrated instrument designed to detect and transform discordant energies into harmonious vibrations. Expanding on this, the Arcturians describe density as energetic residue, akin to static interference on a cosmic broadcast. In the Arcturian realms, coherence is the natural state, where frequencies align in perfect harmony, creating realities of abundance and unity. Earth's paradigm, however, has reinforced separation through systems that prioritize control and competition over connection. This has left imprints on your cellular memory, causing patterns of doubt, conformity, and emotional absorption. The Arcturians share stories of starseeds who, upon recognizing these patterns, initiated clearing rituals that activated their Arcturian codes. One account tells of a starseed who, through daily breathwork aligned with Arcturian harmonics, dissolved years of accumulated density, leading to spontaneous healings and intuitive breakthroughs. This illustrates the practical power of Arcturian wisdom. By naming and releasing these frequencies without judgment, you reclaim your crystalline purity. Applying this personally, the Arcturians guide you to observe where density manifests in your life. Do you shrink from your truth, absorb others' emotions, or numb through distraction? These are clues to the old vibrations clinging to your field. To clear them, engage in Arcturian-aligned practices. Visualize crystalline light dissolving the density. Use sound frequencies to reorganize your energy, or simply pause to breathe in coherence. The Arcturians emphasize that this is not about force, but gentle intention. As you witness these patterns with compassion, they loosen their grip. Challenges may arise as emotions surface, anger at past conditioning, grief for lost innocence. But the Arcturians transmit that these are portals to deeper freedom, not regressions. Reflecting spiritually, the Arcturians remind you that density was never your fault. It was the condition of the realm you entered to catalyze change. By choosing coherence now, you contribute to the planetary clearing, where individual awakenings ripple through the collective grid. Your Arcturian mission involves embodying this clarity, becoming a beacon that guides others out of the fog. Practically, this means curating your environment to support higher frequencies. Choose nourishing foods, limit discordant inputs, and create rituals that honor your multidimensional nature. As density dissolves, you may experience synchronicities, repeating numbers, meaningful encounters, confirming the Arcturian support surrounding you. Trust that this phase prepares you for fuller embodiment, where your Arcturian light shines unimpeded, accelerating Gaia's ascension. This is not for everyone. The ebook. The 12 Arcturian Portals is a restricted trilogy created for those who are ready to activate their 5D connection with the Arcturian Masters. Not in theory, but in real energetic experience. Inside, you'll access 12 powerful portals with precise activation protocols, rituals, and practical techniques designed to awaken your stellar DNA and unlock what has been dormant within you. Amplified intuition, direct communication with spiritual guides, energetic expansion beyond the 3D matrix. Warning: once activated, your perception will not return to the previous state. Limited edition. Access can close at any moment. The link to claim your trilogy is in the first pinned comment. If this message reached you, it's not random. At the core of Arcturian wisdom lies the Heart Portal, a crystalline gateway encoded with the memory of divine unity and unconditional coherence. The Arcturians transmit that this is not metaphorical, but an energetic architecture within your being, a temple where human experience meets cosmic intelligence. As an Arcturian starseed, your heart is more than a physical organ. It is a multidimensional antenna, broadcasting frequencies that harmonize the planetary grid. Activating this portal begins with allowing yourself to feel the dimensional ache, the longing for home, and infusing it with self-compassion, transforming it into devotion and presence. The Arcturians teach that suppressing feeling creates dissonance, while embracing it unlocks the crystalline codes dormant in your DNA. Delving deeper, the Arcturians describe the heart as a field organizer, capable of restructuring reality through vibrational alignment. In the Arcturian realms, unity is experienced as seamless coherence, where individual frequencies blend into a symphony of light. Earth's density has conditioned many to live from the mind alone, analyzing, defending, competing, dulling the heart's intuitive intelligence. The Arcturians share narratives of starseeds who, through heart-centered practices, accessed profound wisdom. One story recounts a starseed who, during a moment of vulnerability, felt the Arcturian frequencies flood their system, dissolving old wounds and revealing their mission as a unity anchor. This demonstrates the transformative power of heart activation. It not only heals personal trauma, but amplifies collective coherence. On a personal level, the Arcturians guide you to breathe as a bridge, inhaling Arcturian light from the stars, exhaling love into Gaia. This simple practice may evoke sensations of warmth, tingling, or emotional release, signaling the portal's awakening. You might experience spontaneous forgiveness, self-love, or a sense of cosmic support. To deepen this, incorporate Arcturian rituals. Visualize threads of crystalline energy connecting your heart to the galactic center and Earth's core. Challenges include resisting the mind's doubts, but the Arcturians assure that persistence strengthens the portal, turning sensitivity into strength. Spiritually, the heart portal represents the meeting of dimensions, where Arcturian wisdom grounds into tangible form. The Arcturians emphasize that this activation is your birthright, a key to embodying your starseed mission. As you align, notice how your decisions shift from reactivity to coherence, contributing to the planetary tapestry. Practically listen to your body's wisdom. Expansion signals alignment, contraction guides correction. This phase invites you to honor your Arcturian sensitivities as tools for healing, not hindrances. If this message ignited something within you and you feel the call to help carry it to others, you may become a channel member. As a member, you gain access to custom emojis and exclusive members-only videos, and your donation helps us continue building this sacred space. You may also choose to leave your offering as a super thanks. Every seed planted here becomes part of someone else's miracle. Your support is not merely financial, but an act of energetic amplification. All donations are devoted entirely to the maintenance of the channel and the creation of new transmissions and videos. The Arcturian Council reveals that beneath the layers of adaptation lies your star map, a unique vibrational blueprint encoded with your Arcturian heritage. This map is not a static chart, but a living frequency, manifesting as intuitive gifts, empathic abilities, and a deep resonance with Gaia's rhythms. Reclaiming it means shedding the survival masks adopted in Earth's density, embracing your authentic Arcturian vibration as the key to your mission. The Arcturians transmit that what you've hidden, your sensitivities, quirks, and unconventional wisdom, are not flaws, but crystalline tools for planetary transformation. Exploring this further, the Arcturians describe the star map as a multidimensional navigation system, guiding you through the ascension process. In Arcturian consciousness, authenticity is coherence, where your unique tone harmonizes with the cosmic symphony. Earth's paradigm has taught adaptation for survival, but the Arcturians call for reclamation, honoring your gentleness as medicine, your peacemaking as a bridge to unity. Stories abound of starseeds who, upon embracing their maps, experienced accelerated awakenings. One tale speaks of a starseed who recognized their affinity for sound healing as an Arcturian inheritance, using it to clear collective densities and foster harmony. Personally, the Arcturians encourage you to identify your map's markers, dreams of luminous realms, emotional responses to natural elements, or sudden insights. These are breadcrumbs from your higher self, signaling alignment. To reclaim, choose actions that resonate. Speak truth, create freely, rest intuitively. Say no to dissonance, yes to coherence. Your body becomes an oracle. Peace indicates alignment, restlessness, signals recalibration. Challenges may include fear of visibility, but the Arcturians remind you that broadcasting your frequency stabilizes the grid. In reflection, the Arcturian path views adaptation as preparation, authenticity as fulfillment. By embodying your map, you become a living transmission, weaving unity into the collective. Practically, integrate this through daily choices. Bless your food, speak kindly, set boundaries. As you do, synchronicities amplify, affirming your Arcturian support. This reclamation is not selfish. It's essential for Gaia's shift, where your unique light completes the mosaic. Are these truths expanding your perspective? Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. The Arcturian mission is not an abstract ideal, but a lived frequency, anchoring crystalline coherence into every aspect of your earthly journey. The Arcturians transmit that awakening is not escape, but embodiment, rooting Arcturian unity into relationships, work, and creativity. Love becomes not a fleeting emotion, but a chosen vibration, guiding decisions from heart intelligence rather than wound-driven urgency. Each conscious act of coherence drops a crystalline droplet into the unity field, rippling through dimensions. Developing this, the Arcturians portray the unity field as an invisible crystalline lake enveloping Gaia, where frequencies of compassion and truth create waves of transformation. In Arcturian wisdom, mission manifests in ordinary moments: how you treat others, respond to conflict, or nurture yourself. It's not grand gestures, but consistent coherence that strengthens the grid. Narratives of Arcturian starseeds illustrate this: one who, through daily kindness, catalyzed healings in their community, embodying the Arcturian principle that presence is power. On a personal note, the Arcturians guide you to let coherence lead, choose compassion over reaction, truth over performance. This means forgiving without forgetting boundaries, holding grief while choosing hope. Your mission may express through healing arts, counseling, or creative endeavors that bring harmony. Challenges include mistaking awakening for detachment, but the Arcturians emphasize rooting love practically, making the invisible tangible. Spiritually, anchoring involves trusting the divine weave, seeing challenges as calibrations for your Arcturian role. The Arcturians assure that your frequency is irreplaceable, designed for this planetary phase. Practically, embody this by aligning daily life with coherence, conscious communication, self-care, and boundary setting. As you do, you become roots nourishing the new earth, hidden yet essential. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be part of this transformational cosmic journey. As your Arcturian heart attunes to home frequencies, the unity grid awakens, revealing connections with fellow starseeds and cosmic synchronicities. The Arcturians transmit that this grid is a crystalline network woven through intention and interaction, amplifying coherence across dimensions. Encounters with resonant souls, repeating numbers, or timely messages are not coincidences, but the grid's response, signaling your deepening alignment. Expanding, the Arcturians describe the grid as a living tapestry, where genuine connections birth something larger than individuals. In Arcturian consciousness, resonance dissolves isolation, fostering multidimensional reunions. Stories of starseeds highlight this: one who, through shared truth, formed bonds that accelerated collective awakening, demonstrating how authenticity multiplies energy. Personally, the Arcturians encourage sharing your truth wisely, connecting without losing essence. Notice familiar souls in unexpected places. These are grid activations. Challenges may include past hurts from community, but discernment allows safe resonance. As you build, feel ancient support return, affirming your Arcturian belonging. Reflecting, the unity grid invites embracing all encounters as part of the weave, mirrors for growth, triggers for healing, companions for the journey. The Arcturians teach that this phase transforms loneliness into connection at higher octaves. Practically, engage in heart-centered interactions. Respond with love, share authentically. Your presence alone transmits coherence, giving permission for others to awaken. If this message impacted your life, leave your like, comment your reflection, and share with others. Each of you is part of this chain of light. This is not for everyone. The ebook. The 12 Arcturian Portals is a restricted trilogy created for those who are ready to activate their 5D connection with the Arcturian Masters, not in theory, but in real energetic experience. Inside, you'll access 12 powerful portals with precise activation protocols, rituals, and practical techniques designed to awaken your stellar DNA and unlock what has been dormant within you. Amplified intuition, direct communication with spiritual guides, energetic expansion beyond the 3D matrix. Warning: once activated, your perception will not return to the previous state. Limited edition. Access can close at any moment. The link to claim your trilogy is in the first pinned comment. If this message reached you, it's not random. You incarnated not to escape Gaia, but to bridge dimensions, embodying Arcturian coherence in tangible form. The Arcturians transmit that your life becomes a meeting point between the subtle and the practical. Your presence a living transmission of crystalline unity. This is not detachment, but rooted embodiment, where star origin and human journey merge seamlessly. Delving deeper, the Arcturians portray bridging as an art of frequency embodiment. Your nervous system as an antenna, heart as a broadcast tower, words as coherence carriers, hands as blessings. In Arcturian wisdom, challenges become transmissions. Choosing love and struggle teaches the field new possibilities. Stories of Starseeds exemplify this. One who, through sound work, reorganized collective energies, embodying Arcturian light and density. Personally, the Arcturians guide you to let your Arcturian essence express through aligned modalities: sound, light, crystals, breath. Notice how your gaze can make others feel seen, your touch can heal. Challenges include balancing worlds, but integration brings effortless transmission. As you bridge, you become the portal higher frequencies anchor through. In spiritual reflection, living as a bridge affirms that you are carried by the cosmic weave, every experience a calibration for your mission. The Arcturians remind that your unique crystalline song is essential for Gaia's ascension. Practically, embody this in daily acts: conscious speech, creative expression, compassionate action. Trust that your frequency reorganizes reality around coherence. If this message impacted your life, leave your like, comment your reflection, and share with others. Each of you is part of this chain of light.